Next will be Bundeep talking about his business, Premfina. Thank you.
Great, thank you, Oscar. Does that work? Yeah. Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bundeep Singh Rangar. I represent a company called Premfina, which I founded and I'm the CEO of. I'm here to tell you a few secrets. One of them is this business of premium finance. We believe it's one of the best kept secrets in fintech. What is premium finance? It is the financing of insurance premiums. So I like this business model because I think it's very simple, and I'll tell you why. I think it's very good, and I'll tell you why. And I think it's very big as a market, and I'll tell you why as well. It's simple because what we do is we pay for the cost of insurance to an insurance company when somebody wants to buy insurance, and then we collect from that person who bought insurance on a monthly installment basis. So if you have to pay £20,000 or dollars for your hotel, we say we will pay $20,000 to your insurance company, and you can pay us $2,000 or pounds a month for 10 months. So we break down the cost of insurance. So in effect, what we're doing is we're lending you money to pay for that insurance. So my secret here is lending is the easy part. Every lending company is basically a collections company. It's when things go wrong, how do you collect your money? Do you go and seize someone's car or their house or their jewelry? That's painful, that's not very nice. The beauty in this model is when I'm paying for someone's insurance up front, I have an agreement with the insurance company that if their insurance policy is canceled, I will get the refund from the insurance company of what's left on that insurance policy. So let me make it very simple for you. I buy a car. For 1 year, I pay for the insurance up front. 6 months later, I say, I don't like my Ford, I want to buy a Toyota. When I sell my Ford car, I will get half my insurance money back because I've prepaid for 12 months, but I've only used it for 6. Now, when we pay the insurance company on behalf of that person who bought car insurance, we get entitled to that refund. Going back to what I said before, lending is the easy part, collecting is difficult. Well, here, I don't have to chase the person who borrowed money from me to pay for insurance. I get my refund from the insurance company. So we found this to be a really, really effective business model and a very discreet business model and a very safe business model. So let me give you an example of the biggest player in the market in the UK, which has £4 billion worth of premium finance loans every single year. Do you know how many loans they lose per year? Like what percentage? Most companies in the lending business lose 7%, 10%, 12%, 15%. The biggest player in the market in 2016 lost 0.14%. This is safer than probably lending, no offense, but probably lending to some countries like Greece. This is very, very, very safe lending and a very simple business model. Now, why do I think this is good? Because it makes insurance much more affordable. Now, we live in the UK, which is the #4 market of insurance. We're currently in Japan, which is the #2 market in insurance. So we forget that in the world, if you take the total amount of insurance written as a percentage of GDP, it ranges between 2.8% for general insurance and 3.5% for life insurance. It's very, very low. And to the right side of that 3.5% are the developed economies, United States, Japan, China, the United Kingdom, et cetera, et cetera. To the left are the developing countries, whether it's Latin America, Africa, India, Eastern Europe, some parts of Asia. And a key responsibility for many countries and many companies is to do something called financial inclusion, to include people in the financial framework. By making insurance more affordable, we allow people to participate in the financial world. We allow them to buy insurance that they otherwise could not afford, and we want to take that percentage higher from 2.8 and 3.5% to what it is in the developed world, which is 6 to 8%. So this is why we think it's a good one. I told you there were 3 things. It was simple, we lend and we get a refund. It was good because it makes insurance more affordable, and it's a big market. There's £1 trillion and dollars worth of insurance sold each year. When we finance in the UK as a 30-year-old business, industry, not business, there's a £9 billion market alone. The United States is a $60 billion market. because it makes insurance affordable and it grows the market for insurance and those companies that offer insurance by installments. Australia and Canada are relatively newer markets. They're about $3 billion each, but that's only because they've been in existence for about the past 10 years. So we want to grow this market in the UK, outside the UK, and we want to basically make insurance a very affordable commodity. Now, we're doing it through technology. In the past, if you go to my example of the person buying car insurance, they would buy insurance from a broker, an insurance broker. Then they would be contacted by a finance person who said, okay, let me give you a financing so you can pay by installments. We built our software that allows the broker to issue the financing, which means you don't need 300 to 400 people somewhere in a back office onboarding customers, doing the verification of the customers, setting up the bank direct debits for monthly payments. Our software does all that. So we've automated the process, and one of the key themes in insurance is their back office automation. Our software as a service allows for that. The second thing we've done is we've allowed for the brokers to fund themselves. So a lot of insurance brokers are sitting on cash. They get very little money in a bank account. We allow for them to lend money for insurance policies because they know their customers already, they know the asset class, and they know the product. So we're changing the market. In the first 15 months of operating in the UK, we've captured 6% of the top 50 brokers in that UK market alone, which is quite remarkable considering this is a 30-year-old industry and no one's managed to crack it except for the big banks. So our software solution is combined with our financing solution. We can give you our software, we can give you our funding, we can give you a combination. And with that in mind, we're taking on the incumbents who've been there for 30 years, who have not done much of innovation, mostly banks, such as Close Brothers, such as BNP Paribas, and we're creating a brand new innovation in the insurtech space to allow for financing of insurance premiums and making insurance more affordable worldwide. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Mandeep.